Stephen, you have so much experience in this area. You just heard what KT Cole had to say. Let's discuss that a little further from your point of view. What actions should we take? What actions can we realistically take?
Well, it's undeniably a difficult situation. Once territory has already been taken, either by irregular forces, as these guys are, with no national uniform on, they're not regular military forces of the Russian military, as far as we know. You have a situation where we're trying to recover territory, if that is indeed the objective. So you have to choose. Are we going to accept the boundaries where they are and the risks involved? This happens to even be within Ukrainian territory that hasn't been ceded to the Russians yet.
But Stephen, I want to jump in here.
Or
and
are we going to try to
ask,
contain the conflict?
Stephen, you keep saying we. Is we America alone? Is we America and its European allies? Because there seems to be no stomach, and of course that mostly is because of economics and the amount of oil that natural gas that Europe relies on Russia for. But is it deeper than that? And can we go alone? Does America have what it takes to go in there and rectify the situation all by themselves?
I think that would be an extreme option for the United States to go in alone. It's not one I would foresee. It's not one I would recommend. But I guess when I'm loosely using the term we, it's those who are outside of this conflict, who have not been involved in trying to force a solution on the ground so far. We have basically a number of European allies who have abilities to try to make a difference on the ground. We haven't really done that much to bolster the Ukrainian government, to increase its capacity to take care of itself.
Right.
We haven't really done that much to degrade Russia's ability to keep doing what it's doing. It might be very complicated and difficult, but until you have an objective that you aim to achieve, you're going to do nothing. And at this point, we haven't said whether our objective is to degrade Russia's ability, if it's to purge this area of these kinds of bad actors. In other parts of the world, these people would be considered terrorists. And there wouldn't really be that much controversy about the need to clear that kind of an element out of that territory.
Right.
When I say we, it's enhancing their ability to have effective sovereignty over themselves. The lack of effective sovereignty in Ukraine threatens the lives of many non-Ukrainians today flying over their territory.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
It's been a flashpoint throughout the history of time. Stephen Yates, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I accidentally called KT the wrong last name, KT McFarland. KT Cole's a client of mine for 26 years.